Greetings, friends. If you find this content interesting, support us with a like and comment. It helps us grow and create even more valuable videos for you. I recommend listening until the end, as it's truly beneficial and will open up many new and profound ideas for you. Enjoy watching. The Sigma woman is not just a type you encounter on the pages of modern books or social media. She is an archetype that has existed in history for a long time, but is only now beginning to receive the attention she truly deserves. The Sigma woman is not about imitating others, not about following superficial ideals, but a true embodiment of independence, self-sufficiency, and inner strength. Imagine a woman who is not dependent on the outside world. Her life is not defined by recognition from others. She doesn't seek approval and doesn't need others to feel valuable. Her world is built on respect for herself and her internal beliefs. She is independent of the opinions of others and lives as she decides. This is not a woman who avoids social connections. She simply does not consider them necessary for her happiness. For her, only the truth that comes from her inner world matters. What distinguishes the Sigma woman from the Alpha or Beta? Why is she so unique and attractive to modern society, which increasingly seeks strength in individuality and independence? An Alpha woman seeks recognition, leadership, and power. She uses her charisma and confidence to stay in the spotlight. A Beta woman, on the other hand, tends to submit. She strives to meet the expectations of others, follow patterns, be accepted by society, but doesn't seek independence. The Sigma woman, however, does not strive for power, but is also not dependent on others. She doesn't need anyone to feel like a complete person. The Sigma woman is a woman who, first and foremost, lives for herself. She is not selfish. She does not use others to achieve her goals. She is a woman who understands her own worth and doesn't need approval or support. She finds in herself a source of strength and inspiration, able to guide her through life, regardless of the circumstances. Her independence is not limited to external factors. It is an internal state that allows her to be genuine, no matter how complex or uncertain her life may be. She is not afraid of being alone because solitude is her space for growth. In solitude, she finds the source of her decisions, thoughts, and actions. There is no fear in this solitude. On the contrary, it is a time for deep self-discovery and strengthening of her own personality. The individuality of the Sigma woman. Every Sigma woman is a completely unique person. Her strength lies in the fact that she doesn't try to be like anyone else. She does not imitate ideals, nor does she strive for foreign goals. She strives to find her own path, which she builds herself. And this is the most crucial element of her philosophy, not to follow the crowd, but to find her own way. Often in our society, we are taught to follow the paths of others. We are taught to work for the goals of other people, to build our lives according to someone else's rules, to meet other people's expectations. But the Sigma woman breaks this pattern. She understands that her life is her own project, and she is not obliged to conform to other people's ideas of what should be. Her ideal is to be herself, not what others like. Sometimes we are tempted to imitate those who seem successful, beautiful, or intelligent. We start comparing ourselves to others, trying to meet their standards. But the Sigma woman does not suffer from this. She knows that her strength is in being herself. And this strength comes from her confidence, from her true understanding of who she is and what she wants from life. The inner world of the Sigma woman. As mentioned before, the Sigma woman is not dependent on the external world, but to understand this, it is essential to realize that her inner strength is not based on resistance to the world, but on accepting the world as it is. She accepts herself as she is, with all her strengths and weaknesses. And this is the key difference. The Sigma woman does not live in constant struggle with herself. She does not try to be someone she is not. She does not strive for perfection, nor does she pursue an image that others might impose. She simply is, and in this lies her power. Her strength lies in accepting everything she is. She sees her weaknesses and shortcomings, but they do not make her weak. On the contrary, she recognizes them as part of herself and uses them for her growth. Unlike others who may hide their weaknesses or try to change them, she is not afraid to be vulnerable. She understands that her vulnerability is not a weakness but a source of strength, because only through vulnerability can a person open up to change, to transformation. Self-awareness of the Sigma woman. Self-awareness is another crucial aspect in the life of the Sigma woman. It is the ability to be honest with herself. It's not just understanding her desires or dreams, but the ability for deep reflection. She can ask herself tough questions. What do I really want? Why do I want it? What do I need? And what is just external pressure? She is not afraid to delve into her thoughts and feelings, because she understands that through self-awareness, one can achieve true freedom. Self-awareness helps her avoid many life traps. For example, the traps of comparison with others. We often look at others and start evaluating ourselves, trying to find our status through their successes or failures. But the Sigma woman understands that her path is unique. She is not interested in standards or social norms. She does not seek recognition in the eyes of others. She doesn't worry about what others think of her. She looks for answers within herself, and that gives her true strength. Goals and motivation of the Sigma woman. The Sigma woman does not set goals for the approval of others. Her goals are the results of her personal aspirations, desires, and intentions. She does not live to satisfy someone else's expectations. She lives for herself, and her goals align with her own values. She sets tasks for herself that are important for her personal growth and self-improvement. Each of her goals, each of her actions is based on a deep understanding of herself. She knows that success for her is not external. It is not how others evaluate her. Success for her is what she feels inside. It is the internal satisfaction that comes from knowing that her life aligns with her own truths. Relationships of the Sigma woman, not dependence, but complementarity. When it comes to her relationships with others, it is essential to understand that the Sigma woman does not seek a partner to fill the void. She is already whole. She does not need another person to become complete. Her relationships are not built on dependence on another person. On the contrary, her relationships are based on mutual respect and support. The Sigma woman is not afraid of solitude. She does not seek to fill the emptiness in her life with other people. She looks for a partner who will be her equal, a partner who will accept her as she is and who will not try to change her. He must understand that she will not adapt to his demands. Their relationship must be based on respecting each other's freedom and independence. The philosophy of the Sigma woman's life. The entire philosophy of the Sigma woman is built on a deep acceptance of herself and her life. She does not succumb to the pressure of the outside world. She is not dependent on foreign standards. She does not look for easy paths and does not try to follow the masses. She lives by her own rules, and these rules of her personal philosophy are the source of her strength. The Sigma woman shows us that strength is not about obeying external rules, but about finding her own way. She knows that her life is her responsibility, and she is not afraid to take it on. If you enjoyed this content, you can support us through Ko-fi. The link is in the video description. Your support helps us continue creating quality content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos, and give a like if you found it helpful. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.